Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, for clicking on this video, for viewing me. I appreciate it. I couldn't do any of this without viewers. So I am very grateful for you. Okay, this is going to be coffee cup and cards for the sign of Scorpio. As I was meditating and focusing on your energy today, I got a clear message to do a reading for you. I also have it's a little bit larger animal oracle deck, so you'll be able to see these better. However, I'm just getting used to shuffling them because they're very large. They're like twice the size of my old deck. So we will see. But the overall animal energy coming through is that of unicorn. And also you can see there are butterflies in there. That is transformation. Transformation is your trait, Scorpio, with the death card in the tarot. So unicorn, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. Love that for you, Scorpios. All right. So I'm coming to you as I'm doing this reading. It is Sunday, June 8th. And but whenever you click on this video, there will be a message here for you. These messages are timeless unless my guides say otherwise. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what's in the cup using my beautiful birch tree cup. All right, so I did a reading for Leo, coffee cup and cards, and the liquid would just not drain all the way out of the cup, and I'm having the same problem here with your cup. I don't know if people have some sort of issue with water, something to do with water around you or in your home or what have you, water being trapped, water leaking. But there's definitely, this doesn't usually happen. Usually the cup is completely dry after it's been upside down and drained out. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. All right, Spirit. What do you have in this cup for my Scorpios today? What's in here? I see a spider. Spiders are creativity. I see a beetle. Scarab beetles have some sort of connection with Egypt, but I'm not positive what that is. I see an airplane. I see a person floating on like one of those round tubes in the water. So possibly you're kind of floating along right now, just kind of enjoying things. I feel like a kind of a slowing down of things. Let's see. I see people crossing a finish line. So it's like this line up here is like the finish line, and there's a bunch of people here lined up crossing the finish line. You may be either doing something with a group, maybe you're running a road race or some sort of thing like that, but I do see like a group of people crossing the finish line, getting something done. So you could have had a project that's wrapping up, and it took the effort of many people to get that done, but you are crossing the finish line with that. Okay, let's see. What else, Spirit, do you have in this cup for my beautiful Scorpios? What else? What else? Just taking it in, asking Spirit for the messages. I keep hearing spider again. I'm not seeing another spider, but spider, creativity is going to be really important for you, Scorpios, coming up right now. Being creative, using your creative energies, calling on your creativity right at this time. Okay, I see somebody on a surfboard kind of riding a wave. Again, that's kind of indicative of the floating down the river type scene, like going with the flow. Water, you are a water sign. So we're seeing lots of water. Speaking of, there's a huge waterfall coming right down the side of the cup. I see that. That waterfall. Water, water, water. The water not drying. This is really, so water does we are 75% water or maybe more, but that's what people say anyway. So water is very important. The water that you drink, I'm hearing, make sure you're drinking good water. You know, not drinking, dare I say, fluoridated city water. If you have that, you may want to take a break from that. Get some good, I mean, and also you've got to research your bottled water. I only drink Poland Spring bottled water because it's bottled at the source here in Maine, so that's best for me. But see what's best for you as far as what water are you drinking, and then going with the flow, ease and easiness of life. If you've been stressed out about something, try to take it easy and kind of go with the flow. Okay, let's see what else. I'm just hearing mountain stream. I don't know if some of you were on vacation or going on vacation, going to a cabin in the mountains possibly. Okay, let's see. Back to that spider again. The airplane, yes, could signify a trip with the airplane there. Crossing the finish line. Okay, I'm just going back through to see if I missed anything, to see if Spirit wants to point anything out. Anything else? Anything else in here? Usually we have a lot more messages than that, but that's okay. Sometimes, there's not a lot to say. Water seems to be the huge theme of this message for you. In the bottom of the cup, I see an animal's face, but it looks like a badger to me. Yeah, badger. Are you being badgered by somebody? That's kind of what I'm hearing is I see that badger's face right in the bottom of the cup. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see? No, it doesn't look, it's hard to see it from my perspective. I can see his nose coming out, that kind of stripe up his nose going to his head, his smaller ears. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. But yes, some of you may be feeling badgered about something. Okay, let's see what the plate has. What do we have on the plate? Okay, Spirit. What are the messages? What are the messages that you have here for my beautiful Scorpios? Now I see there's another animal right here. It's like a spotted animal. Maybe it's a baby cheetah. Cheetah. Those cheetahs are the fastest. Are they the fastest animal? I don't know. I think they can run as fast as a car can drive. So cheetahs, maybe you're speeding ahead with something and you need to take some time to think about it. But this is a baby cheetah, so maybe you're just getting started, but you're going ahead too quickly. You need to kind of rein it in and give. Now I see right down here, I see a dog's face, ears, eyes, nose. Can you see that? Why does it look so different on camera? That's right here. Dog's face. Dogs signify loyalty, friendship, companionship. So maybe that's significant for some of you. You have a loyal friend, a loyal companion. Some of you, if you own dogs, a lot of times dogs' faces or dogs will show up in the reading just to let you know. Because animals are very intuitive. They're very tuned in to what's going on with us. So maybe your dog has been trying to get you to slow down and you're not listening. That's funny. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Oh, I see a gun. And so they're saying, I said, I see a gun. So I turned it around so I could actually see the gun. And they're like, yeah, water gun, super soaker. So maybe some of you are having some fun with your kids out with those water guns. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Alrighty, what else do we have here? So this whole thing here reminds me of like a Chinese water dragon. You see that? And many times a Chinese water dragon is depicted holding like a pearl or a crystal, and this it's like he's wrapped around this pearl or crystal. So that could signify that you are protecting something. You could be protecting something that's yours or something that's somebody else's, but there is an element of protection going on. You are sort of encircling or enveloping something that you want to protect. Okay. So there we have that, and then we have infinite possibilities. Don't forget about that. All right, let's get into some, let's see. We're going to use this deck for the tarot. What about Oracle? What about Oracle? What do you want to use for Oracle? What do you want to use? Okay, we're going with Magical Times. We just did use that in the last reading, but they seem to... And this is this deck and the Magical Times deck are both by Jody Bergsma. All right, so let's see what Magical Times oracles want to come out for my beautiful Scorpios today. What are the messages from the Magical Times oracle deck for my beautiful Scorpios today, please? What is the message that you'd like to get out? Change. And you had butterfly transformation. Now this, yeah, she's riding a butterfly. So butterfly's coming out again, okay? So transformation and then discernment. Yeah, you need to be very discerning about any decisions you're making for anything that's going on right now. Whoops, sorry about that. All right, change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Yeah, so you have transformation in this card also, Jeepers Creepers. It's, where did it say that? Beauty transforms you, right? You are transforming. All right, butterflies and butterflies. And then she looks like she has butterflies' wings. Look at that. Definitely, Scorpio, this is a time of transformation for you. You are definitely going through something. Discernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. I think I said that somewhere in that coffee cup about using your intuition about something. All right, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot to get some tarot card messages for you. So let's see. For my beautiful Scorpios, what do you have, Spirit, to add to this message for my beautiful Scorpios right now? What do they need to know right now? What is the message for my Scorpios? Building on the infinite possibilities, the transformation. Yeah, Ten of Wands, completing a cycle, starting something new. Completing a cycle and starting something new, your action, your passion, getting the job done, I'm hearing. Getting the job done. The Emperor, that is Aries energy, that is bringing chaos into order. The Emperor does not like chaos. He wants everything to be where it's supposed to be. And that is... the Emperor can also be the energy of all four kings. And when we're talking about infinite possibility, the King's cards are the top of their suit. And there we go. King of Cups. That's you. That can be you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Spirit. We need one more card. One more card, please. One more card, please, for my Scorpios. Wow, flipped right over in my hand. All right. Okay, let's put these up, and then we'll look at them individually. Ten of Wands, the Emperor, the King of Cups, that's your energy. The Six of Pentacles, something isn't going where you intended. The Four of Wands, happy family, and the Ace of Wands. I guess we can put this over here. Maybe you can see it better. Okay, so first card, Ten of Wands. Yeah, beautiful, right? Tens are completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. This is all about transformation, which you had in your oracle cards. So you're getting there, right? Almost done. 10 pairs down to a 1. Ones are new beginnings. You have that Ace of Wands, which is a 1. New beginning. Beautiful. Look at them side by side on the camera. I love it. Okay. So you're definitely completing something, Scorpios. You're definitely going through a change, a transformation. And incidentally, today's date adds up to a 23, which is a 5, which is change. The Emperor, as I said, the Emperor is it can represent Aries. Look at all the red and gold in the Ace and the Emperor. Look at that. So the Emperor, you can see that he has all of his scrolls, in his hand. He's got to get things done. He's got to get things in order, and he also, the look on his face is one of determination, right? He's going to get this right. He's going to get this done, no matter what. And Aries is a very fiery, energetic sign. Aries can also be a bit bossy, or, therefore they're, the Emperor is a representation of them. They oftentimes Aries want things to be their way, or, how can I put this? I don't want to be off-putting, but, a lot of times it takes Aries a while to listen to someone else's idea. They will, but you have to work at it. King of Cups. So Scorpios, whether you're a male or a female, this King of Cups energy is for you, for your sign. This is your reading. So even though the Death card didn't come out, we did have transformation come out, and that is you, Scorpios. So being a water sign, this King of Cups can also represent you or other water signs. But in this reading, we're saying, so the King of Cups is a little bit of a softer king. He's a little bit more of a nurturing king. This king has a look of boredom on his face. So he wants to get on with things, get going with things, get moving with things. All right. So keep that in mind as well. Sorry, I just try to make it so you can at least glimpse the cards. Okay, and then after that, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, this is where you really have to be careful of weighing up your options and being sure that things are landing where you want them to. So he's being very meticulous about weighing it up and deciding where it's going to go, but then it doesn't land where he's planned it to. So this can have something to do with your finances, could be your investments. It could be that you've planned to save X amount of money, but you didn't quite get there. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You can still make that up later. But the six is the number of harmony. So you want to have harmony. You want to have balance with those scales there. But just be careful about what you're doing with your money. What are you doing with the money in your checking account, the money in your savings account, the money in your 401k, wherever you have your money, right? Just be really careful to make sure that that's going where you want it to. Then you have the Four of Wands. Fours are stability or stagnation. This card is a card of stability. This card is a card of a very happy family. They feel good. They feel stable. They're in between their wands. The flowers are there. They're just all, it's just a beautiful card. It's a happy card. It's a lucky card. Sometimes they call it the 1111 cards because of the way the wands look, like two number 11s, 11 and 11 there. And the dragonflies, and just all the wands are lit up. So this is, I would say, even more than happy family, that this could be happy home. So even if your home is just you, or just you and a partner, this is the energy of happiness and contentment at home. Okay, that's what I'm getting for this particular message. And then you have that Ace of Wands. This is an offer literally being given. It's almost being shoved at you. It's almost like too good to be true energy with that. It comes in very quickly, so you could be caught off guard by some sort of offer. This could be an offer for work, an offer to invest in a company. It can be any type of offer, an offer for somebody to help you with something. If you're working on something and you've been needing some help, or maybe you didn't know you needed help and somebody comes in and just says, hey, here I am. Let's do this, right? Okay. Let's just pull a couple more cards from my mini Gilded Tarot just to see if Spirit has anything else they want to add to this. But it all looks good. You're going to be transforming, changing. You're going to be getting your stuff in order. You are there with your, oh, look at that, Ace of Pentacles. So maybe the offer is going to be a work offer. I'm hearing that it may be completely different than whatever it is that you've been doing up till now. This could be a completely new and different offer. There you have the Nine of Pentacles. She has created much, much beauty in her life and in her world. They're alluding to the material things that we were talking about with the Six of Pentacles, right? All right. So there is this beautiful Ace of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Wands. That came out right after that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's going to be some kind of an offer. You are going to have to make a decision. This is the Lover's card, can be Gemini, but this is also the number 6. Lots of harmony coming in for you Scorpios here, right? The Lovers is a choice. They're between two pillars you see there. It's not necessarily about your lover, girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. It's more about choice. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles going along with the Six of Pentacles. She has her beautiful falcon there. She has beauty all around her. She has created a beautiful gilded gazebo. She is extremely happy there with her gown, her flowers. And this kind of goes along with that Six of Pentacles where we were talking about. And, you know, if you will, the Four of Wands, like that happiness, that abundance, that joyfulness. And then you have Judgment. This is card number 20. So this is also about choice. What are you choosing to do? Are you going to answer this call? Like this, the aces, are you going to answer that? Like when they offer you something or give a call to action, what's your answer going to be, right, Scorpios? This can also be just some sort of awakening for you. Maybe a realization, right? And that could come with the Tower of Transformation. They're giving me those words. You had all this transformative energy in your reading, and now you have the Tower. So this is something that's kind of unexpected, unbelievable. This, whatever this is that happens for you, is going to change things, and they won't be the same after this, right? And that goes right along with all the transformation messages we've already had, right? The Tower is a 16, which is a 7, right? 7's a reflection. What have you been doing up till now? Is there anything that you need to, how do you need to change whatever that is, right? Trying to make it so you can see those. So this is quite a jam-packed message for you Scorpios. I absolutely love it for you with those aces, with the transformation, the change, the discernment that you need to use when you're choosing what you're going to do. The beautiful happy cards here, the sixes for harmony. This is a great and wonderful and uplifting, inspiring message. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up so the other Scorpios can see it. I would love it if you would comment and let me know what this means for you. What does it mean in your life? What were the things that jumped out at you? Thank you so much for watching and listening. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.